What's
Yo,
going on?
28, what it do? Go get us in the building. What it is?
Raw, bro.
Yeah.
welcome to 28 Put Me on TV, man. How y'all fellas doing?
Feeling
We
good.
good, chilling, kicking shit. You heard me.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man. Go Getterz, man.
Yeah, talk about it.
Man, hey, I always wanted to say like, nigga, notice y'all boys doing y'all thing, but where's the music at?
That shit coming, dog. That shit coming, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of people been asking, what the fuck, go get us this, go get us that, this and that, and the third.
Where the music? Where the visuals? Why we don't see you on Instagram? You got all those questions. But, you know, once we pop out, we do a show. It's
Straight boom.
The first thing I want to cover. All right, so Go Getters. Is it a group or one person?
It's a group.
And it's not just a group, it's a way of life, it's a whole group. It's the new Wu-Tang.
This shit bigger than like this shit for the world. Like,
Not just us.
let's go get this shit. We trying to touch everybody, to motivate everybody. You feel me? Like to tell you, like you can do anything you want to. Like when you put your mind to it, you go out there and go get it. You
It's a
feel me?
nation behind this shit.
You know what I'm saying? What if you in the school, you out here, whatever you trying to do, you can do that shit. That's what we representing for everybody. We just putting on a little some shit we can vibe to.
And for the people that don't know, what's your name?
My name Robo.
I go by Cass.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. And so like, for the people that don't know, like, I know you guys are brothers, but a lot of people don't know that. At first, I thought y'all was just friends. Then you realize he keep on saying my brother.
Out the gate, he dropped them. But that's the fact. That's the fact. We are blood brothers. That's my brother.
When did you guys realize y'all wanted to start doing music?
Long time ago since a jitterbug.
This shit been a long time coming. This ain't no open out
Not
yesterday
no,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
oh, this the new thing to do. Nah,
Niggas been doing this shit. This shit like a real dream. Like, you feel me? This shit be some shit.
So who started wanting to do music first? Was it you or your brother?
You can't say. You can't say all this shit.
I feel as if like that shit was just a mutual thing, you feel me? That shit was just like on some shit. You know, growing up in the crib, like niggas were just like, you know, them Zoe, they try to keep you in the crib and shit. They don't want a nigga to just go outside and shit, but you feel me? So one day nigga just scrolling through the channel and shit, some BT shit that came on the TV and shit, that shit fucked the nigga head up and shit. So little brother in the crib just bumping this shit, that shit going crazy, like pop type of shit playing trick. So shit will fuck the nigga head up. So niggas done fall in love with this shit, you feel me, ever since then. You feel me? So ever since then growing up, that's all we been on, you feel me? Just putting on, listening to music and just trying to go hard about that shit.
And who would you say? I know you mentioned Pac and Trick. Are those some of your musical influences?
Yeah, I mean, you feel me, like growing up from the crib, like, you gotta mention Trick. Like, that's like one of the niggas that was putting on from the crib, that represent the crib, you feel me? The look, the style, the vibe, everything, you feel me? That shit. And then Pac, you know, that nigga, he coming raw, and at the same time, he gonna still give you a message at the end of the day that you can relate to. That's why really makes sense.
Also, I wanted to say like, if you had to say like right now, 2022, what are some of your musical influences?
I mean, you gotta say that boy Baby, Lil Baby, that boy right there, like, he really putting on for the young niggas coming out here outside, you feel me? He really like, show you can do this shit, you feel me? The whole lifestyle, the movement, the music, everything, you feel me? The whole brand, you feel me? And that type of shit, that's what niggas look at, you feel me? To get to that type of level, to inspire our niggas to show niggas you can do this shit too, you feel me? So yeah, that's it.
I'ma just say this. There's a group of people that I'm fucking with, and you know, I like what they got going on. Bravo, the crazy cold ass, you know. I like where the rap game at. You know what I mean? Niggas in charge right now. The young niggas in charge right now. The young niggas and the young women. It's a whole generation that is beyond music right now. Pure life right now, young is up. It's our time right now, 90 baby, about the 90 baby, we going crazy.
Speaking of Kodak, Kodak is, if not the biggest artist from Florida, he's one of the biggest artists from Florida all time, right? Who do you guys feel is your top, I'm going to say your top 3 artists from Florida?
I'm not about to do no talking with you. I'm gonna just say, man, I'm from Florida. Trick on there, Ross on there, Yak on there, Plies on there. Pretty Ricky even changed the game when they stepped on that beat. They put a different temperature on that. I'm gonna just say Florida, we've been making our stamp. So right now, I just want to say shout out to the other areas that we putting it down in the game, like Atlanta, Detroit, Chicago, Cali. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we're just trying to put that focus on Miami right now. You know, we got new shit coming out the fat. Shout out to Kodak keeping that face clean. And Broadway keeping our face clean. Down. Go Getterz. Y'all watch out for us. We coming.
Speaking of Detroit, I see that a lot of artists be using Detroit beats and Detroit style. How do you feel about that?
To each his own. You know, what works for you, works for you. But one thing about it, I just want to stick to my roots and whatever it sound like to you, sound like to you. But we don't have a specific genre you can just put a box on it. You feel the surprises, you just gotta come along with the journey. So
Also, I want to say, like, I see you guys be doing shows and having people pull up to the club to come see y'all perform y'all music, but y'all don't have a lot of music out. I want to know what's stopping y'all from releasing music.
that's the big question. That's the big question everybody wants to know. Oh, you know, it's so much passion behind this shit. Just we will try to. If you were part of that experience and you paid attention to how we rolled out that bag and how we came out, you know, when we came out, it was just at that time when social media was becoming that. But we were still from the era we was in. So we were not used to being online, taking photos of everything and shit like that.
We was really hitting the streets, like
We just
touching
hit the streets,
people, you feel me?
club to club, city to city, and that's how we built what we built and what we got going on right now. So, with that being said, we just wanted to match that same energy. But like you said, and people know we've been doing shows ever since 2017, paid shows, and no video out. You know, no social media presence, and we see the support. Now it's time to really apply that pressure back and put our footprint on the music game and represent Florida and all the Haitians. You know,
But I'm saying, like, if you don't got no videos out and you guys getting paid to do shows, what is stopping you from doing the music and putting the music out? If you was getting paid to do 2-3 songs that people heard, why not continue to put out more music? It's only going to accumulate in more shows and more everything.
I mean, like, for us, you feel me, like, we really built this shit from ground up. Like, this real independent, you feel me, going through the motions ourselves, trying to figure it out. I feel like with any time, like, you trying to build a business, you feel me, especially a new business, you got to start from the bottom and figure out everything, the foundation, how to build a house so it can really stand, you feel me? So sometimes it do be us, you know, trying to make sure we really like put this shit together for the people, because this shit is real passion for this ain't no just overnight, yesterday we trying to come up and shit, you feel me? This some real shit that we trying to really touch the people, touch the streets, inspire the kids, you feel me? Like, so for us, it's like, we be trying to perfect this shit, make this shit look right, but to the fans and everybody that support us, we appreciate y'all love and support, you feel me? Thank you for putting up to all the shows. That shit mean a lot to a nigga, you feel me? Niggas been dreaming about this shit since niggas was young, so you feel me? So all the support, we appreciate y'all love. This shit coming, we coming harder than ever, you feel me? Music here, we gonna drop, we gonna kill this shit, you feel me? You know how we do in the club, we go all the way up, move, and you gotta be there. You feel me? We ain't pull up, I don't know where the fuck we was at, cause that shit be going down. You feel me? It's a go-getter show. You feel me? Time we hear go-getter show, you better
Just
pull
do
up. I'm telling you, line to the back. I'm telling you, you feel me? So like, we coming, you feel me? Like I said, shout out to everybody that fucking with us, that been fucking with us. If you new to this shit, hey, you in for a ride. This shit gonna be a movie, man. I appreciate it, love.
And you know, one thing that's important to what's so important to us is the brand. We're putting on and building a brand. There's so many people that we watch come and go. And we understand you could have one song and everybody got a certain time. So, you know, through this time we're learning, making more music, learning more things about the business and how to structure things and how to legally structure a corporation and LLC, stuff like that. Learning the importance of business credit and stuff like that. So through this time we've been making music and then we've been learning and going through life. And on a daily basis, I live like 4 different lives. So, you know what I'm saying? We have emotion either way it go, but why not focus on music?
And if you don't mind sharing, what do you feel like is like the most hardest thing about doing music?
I mean, I feel like with a lot of artists and anybody that's in the music industry, like, I feel you gotta learn the business. And I feel like a lot of artists, a lot of people miss that part and feel as if just music. I feel as if, like, from our point, we had to take a step back and, like, look back and, like, hey, what's going on? Let's get this shit right. You feel me? You could be driving, but if you ain't got no destination or plan to go, you know how to guide you on your ass. And that's how that shit is when we independent coming up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, the hardest part I feel for a lot of artists is making sure that they learn the business. And if any artists out there, you know, grinding, trying to get in the industry, we gotta learn the business. And I feel like that's the thing we've been focused on, make sure we learn the business, make sure we build a foundation, a structure that we here for the long haul. We ain't just here today, then we gone tomorrow. We in the long game. You know
But what is the business? Copyright on the music, paying producers. What is the business?
For sure, making sure all your BMI, ASCAP, making sure your royalties, the publishing, all that, making sure the contract. See, a lot of artists get it fucked up. They be just mad at this person, that person, because that they didn't read the contract. And that's where a lot of artists get fucked up at. So if we about to sign some shit or get in some shit or do some business, make sure you got somebody with proper representation, like to look over your contract and make sure, hey, there ain't no bullshit situation, so that way you don't get mad and long.
Sometimes
like,
it's not just about the upfront. Sometimes it's more about the back end. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just give you $1 million. If somebody just want to give you $1 million in this life, they know something. So that deal you just get thrown through, and you just need that money so bad, and you take it, then the money goes. And then you screaming, you fucked up, I should have never taken this deal. We seen this shit time and time again.
Some people just want that first hand money, that first thing on the go. They didn't want to, alright, this what it is. A lot of artists never seen $1 million. A lot of artists never seen 100,000. So if somebody come offer them 100,000 right now, you gonna turn it down? And in my opinion, if you ask me, and I'm not no specialist or none of that, I feel like if you're a person who never touched 100,000 and you had the opportunity to touch 100,000, I would sign and take the 100,000, because go in your call log right now on your phone and call somebody that's gonna give you 100,000. If you could do that, then take the deal down.
No, for sure, and you can't really do that. And not a lot of people had that opportunity where they could just go through a phone log and just call for 100,000. So, you know, it is kind of hard, you feel me, when they put that money in front of you. But sometimes you gotta realize, like, you gotta understand your worth and where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do with it, you know what I'm saying? And I figure, like, once you understand your worth, understand the vision that you got for it, the money is gonna come eventually, you feel me? So
I know you guys are independent, but what's your take on being an independent artist? Like, a lot of dudes, they think they're Young Dolph, Nipsey Hussle. I'm gonna go independent. I don't want nobody making no money off me. I'm gonna put all. But Nipsey Hussle said all money in, all money out. You get what I'm saying? I know that's what you guys do, but what's your take on being independent?
It ain't easy. Like, you gotta understand, like, I don't gotta just run and go take a deal. Like, my real life is set up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got my real life and I got my dream. You know what I'm saying? They both cost. They both got their own set of expenses. So they both have to be met. And this rap shit is a consistency-based thing. And it costs a check. So you get what I'm saying? A lot of people screaming independent, but they big homie in the hood done gave them a bag, they cousin gave them a bag. That ain't us. Like, you really have to go run up the check and put this situation together. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, as we learn from different mistakes, you know, we want to do things better in a different way. So the music is here, like I keep saying, the music is here. The music is never an issue. They just followed through and saying, I'm gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? They just been saying, I'm gonna drop a mixtape, and when something happened, and we get lost and we just good over here. And we just trapped in the moment. You get what I'm saying? Because we have emotion always somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But right now, niggas getting older and like, we gotta buckle down. You know what I'm saying? Focus on this music career. Come back to back on their ass, on their head, and make this shit crack.
God,
No breaks.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And on social media recently, I've been seeing Chris Rock go viral for getting slapped by Will Smith for making a joke that Will Smith felt like was inappropriate. And
He laughed at it at first.
yeah, then Jada had the reaction that he didn't like, that he got up there and slapped Chris Rock. How do you feel about that? What would you do if you was Will Smith?
I'ma just say, if I felt like that, I would have had loud. But since I already had loud, I'ma keep cool with baby. You gonna chop it up in the back, and if it's really, really like that, you know, we gonna holler at Chris, like players. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna handle that. We ain't gonna put our business on front street front of you, baby. But people, we gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel as if like a lot of times we get in them type of situations and environments, we be like, they be so mad that they can't get in, but as soon as we get in, this type of situation occur. You feel me?
What you mean by that? As soon as we get in?
I feel as if like the
Y'all
situation.
know what we talking about.
Like,
If you don't know, you don't know.
Like, I'm just saying though, we know like so many times we try to be a part of their world so bad. And then once we get the opportunity, look how we react, look how things that we doing. You feel me? Look for validation in they type of world, you know what I'm saying? And we acting like that. I feel as if like Will Smith and them boy, they could have handled that shit like real player shit, you know what I'm saying? You got young niggas looking up to them boys, you know what I'm saying? And I feel as
But
if
that's
Chris
his
Rock,
wife,
he's
though.
a comedian though.
That's his wife, though.
He's a comedian.
But
though.
that's his
Come
wife.
On, not lie.
Listen, I'm not gonna
Come
go
on,
back and
man.
forth on it. I'm gonna just say for me, I don't know the situation, but for me personally, if it wasn't like, no, oh your bitch a hoe, your hoe was this, that, the third, he laughed at it. That's my whole thing. He laughed at it. But if he felt that he had to go because his girl told him to, that's him. I feel like it could have been handled. He could have did the same thing just behind closed doors. And it was gonna break out, and even if it didn't break out, it
So
don't
if
matter.
you was Will Smith, you was not gonna do that.
If I laughed, I thought it was funny. That's my point.
But when you see the reaction on your girl,
At that point, I can't get tricked out my position. Now listen to this, right? If I cut hair, well, I'm a farmer, and every year I go to the biggest farmer convention, all this time. And because I thought it was funny, my wife made me react a certain way, and then I got banned for 10 years. At the end of the day, we gonna move past that, but that 10 years gonna weigh a little more heavy on me. I don't know.
all right, that's another situation, right? You said like a farmer, barber. That's a place of work. The Oscars is a recreational award. They're judging people awards, right? Based on the movies, but that's not mandatory.
Listen, don't even play like that.
That-
All they work so hard to get that accolade on their name. So now that you done did what you did, let's not downplay. I don't need it. Nobody
If I
needs
sell
none of that
500,000 units on my trunk, I don't get gold certification because they don't know that. I still worked hard. The Oscars is just recognition from a board of people or collective fan base. That's just recognition.
Listen, you've
He's
been
Will
down,
Smith for 30 years. He's been
but
doing this.
We ain't even gotta say his name, but you've been down with this system for years. And because of this event, and you thought the joke was funny, so in your mind, you really didn't see a real problematic problem with it personally.
That boy overreacted.
Your hand was pulled. What I'm finna do? My girl hot, my dog hot. I'm macho.
But they've been making jokes about him a lot on social media.
Still though, you gotta keep that shit real.
It may not have been the event, but I want
Maybe
you to see
there's a
this.
conversation that needs to happen with somebody else to let that feeling go.
But I want you to see
Because
this,
people
right?
do be going through certain shit and they just pop off on somebody else.
Imagine you come to my house every New Year's, right? Then one New Year's, you start tripping and you beat somebody up, and I'd be like, you could never come to my house again. Are you tripping or I'm tripping?
Yeah, we gonna see. I'm gonna let you sit with that for a couple of days.
Think about it,
And I'm gonna holler at you, see where we stand with that. If you still stand on that, it is what it is.
right? So it matters what's the reason why you started a fight, whatever it is. But you got, in my opinion, is that people think the Oscars is something. The Oscars is nothing. Will Smith won an award that black men rarely win. That's the problem. Black men rarely win the award. There's a lot of black films. So it's not just, in my opinion, it's not just about, you gotta really look at it. Like, the validation from the Oscars is nothing.
I think we need to put the validation back in our people. That's what
We need our own award show. I think that if that's anything, that's what the situation taught us.
I hear that. I hear that.
I feel like
but my whole thing, even if there was a black one, there was a white one, if that's the highest level of recognition, I want recognition from both. I don't give a fuck. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I ain't saying he needed. Life go on, fuck that shit. But you thought it was funny. So your car got pulled and you did what you did. And I ain't gonna say you a bitch nigga for it. And I ain't gonna say you right. It is what it is. But I'm just saying you thought it was funny too.